Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Iz'aan bin Suhaimi, and today I will be presenting an analysis of the article titled Protecting the Unprotected Consumer Data in the Internet of Things, Current Scenario of Data Governance in Malaysia. So, this article is about the purpose of the study is to investigate the growing security concerns in Malaysia Internet of Things or IoT ecosystem. The researchers aim to answer two key research questions, which are what are the emerging scenarios of IoT consumer data security issues, and one more is what institutional changes and strategies are required to achieve a better framework for IoT data governance. As IoT adoption increases, personal data is becoming more vulnerable to breach. Malaysia Personal Data Protection Act (PDPA) 2010 lacks comprehensive IoT-specific protections. This study highlights the need for stronger policy and collaborative governance to safeguard consumer data. And for the methodology, to analyze this issue, the study employed a mixed methods approach, which included a survey with 255 respondents to understand public perception of IoT security and data protection. And also, the expert interviews with 11 key stakeholders, including regulators, industry professionals, cybersecurity experts, and also consumer advocacy groups. The survey provided insight into consumer awareness and trust, while the expert interview identified regulatory gaps and industry challenges. This combination allowed for a comprehensive analysis of IoT governance issues in Malaysia. So for the key findings of the article is, the first one is the consumer awareness and trust. The survey results reveal that 67.8% aware of recent data breaches, and 80.4% believed consumers should control their own IoT data. And when they ask about trust in different stakeholders, the regulators, which is the government, were the most trusted, with 78.4%, IoT manufacturers, neutral, trusted, and also the third party services least trusted for the consumer. This finding shows that while consumers are aware of data breaches, they place their trust mainly in government agencies rather than in private companies or IoT manufacturers. For the key findings, next key finding is the regulatory gaps and cybersecurity. This study also found significant regulatory and cybersecurity gaps, including weak PDPA regulation that cover only commercial transaction but not IoT-specific data protection, non-mandatory data breach notification law, unlike other ASEAN countries, regulatory fragmentation among multiple agencies, leading to unclear responsibilities, weak enforcement due to limited budgets and cybersecurity expertise. These findings highlight the need for updated and stricter data protection laws that specifically address IoT security. The next key findings is the industry and data governance issue. In addition to regulatory challenges, the study identified that several industry-related governance issues. The first one is IoT manufacturers lack accountability for consumer data protections, and also no standardized certification system for IoT devices to ensure security. And last one is low consumer awareness of data privacy rights. These findings suggest that both industry accountability and consumer awareness need to be improved for better IoT governance. So for to address these challenges, the study proposes a collaborative governance framework, which include the fair information practices, ensuring transparency in data collection and user control for their data. Number two is privacy impact assessments, evaluating risk before launching new IoT products or services. Privacy accountability, holding businesses and regulators responsible for data protection. And last one is empowering NACSA, making it the leading cybersecurity authority with legal enforcement powers. By implementing this framework, Malaysia can strengthen its IoT data governance aligned with global cybersecurity standards. So, for the conclusion, in conclusion, Malaysia IoT ecosystem is rapidly expanding, but consumer data security remains a significant concern. The study highlights weak regulatory frameworks and lack of enforcement in data governance, industries' failure to implement strong privacy protections, the need for a collaborative governance model involving regulators, industry, and consumers. By strengthening cybersecurity laws, increasing accountability, and raising public awareness, Malaysia can create a safer and more resilient IoT environment. Future research should explore how Malaysia can align its policies with international standards like EU GDPR. So, inshallah, that's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.